Huh? Eek. Although this isn't my real form, it's still much stronger than some mirror image. Even if it's a fake, it doesn't feel good doing this. So please just give up already. I'm not letting you more strength take me to a higher state. This is never going to end. Unlike the tower type loop, this space has no floors and instead constantly updates the area to resemble Tempest. What do you mean? Based on what's been happening, I presume that there was a system where defeated mirror images are sacrificed in order to materialize another mirror image of a higher rank. Relied solely on absorbing magicals from the outside. Here, the amount of space does not increase, instead allowing for the instant materialization of stronger beings. Analyzing. What shall we do? Should we just escape, leave all this trouble behind, or shall we try to track down the culprit behind it all? Wait, I know you're out there, Iris. Come on out. I bet you made some annoying infinity mirror world or something. I know not of this person of which you speak. But you think they are the culprit, don't you? I remember I once saw her from Rimuru's stomach. She was some crazy witch who lived inside a mirror. As if I like living inside one. They sure are talking trash about you. That being said, we'll have to slightly alter our plans due to the appearance of Diablo and Veldora. Come on, Monkshine. With those two around, we won't win the battles we should be, and they may even get away. Although things born in this space cannot avoid death, they are free from the concept of defeat. Let's just look on from a distance while Rimuru and others die in vain. Even if they were able to escape, like you say, all we have to do is keep absorbing magicals from the outside world in order to expand our space. That way they would have no choice but to atone here. The reason I said that we would have to alter our plans was because if the battle is prolonged due to Diablo and Veldora, he may get upset by it. It's definitely not a good feeling, seeing my family, the ones who live in this town, getting slaughtered over and over again. It disgusts me. No one in our family is allowed to be stronger than Rimuru Tempest. I understand your frustrations. If the master of this town feels that way, we should do something to help. You'll help out too, right, Iris? So what do you want me to do? Where desires and ideals are infinitely amplified by the infinity mirror, I'd be able to create the fake demon lord that I couldn't have made on my own. I can't imagine this slime being unrelated to my summoner, but perhaps I should get rid of it as well, even though it does interest me. Melted into pure blood, some sort of teleportation magic. It seems there's someone still out there on the other side. Ha ha ha. Just losing Kakeru was enough of a blow. I can't bear to have anything else taken from me. That's all that there is to it. It's only a matter of time until Rimuru becomes a demon lord. That child may be of some use to me yet. Come up with something interesting. Who's that, huh? Clayman? No, it's a different soul, so you are a mirror image of Clayman. I don't remember making you, that must mean. That's correct, the loop that you made for fun descended from the summit. I am the very combination of your desires. I am Mokshan. I have broken free of the endless cycle of death and rebirth in that tower. I am the liberated. You were able to escape the loop. on your own. Thanks to this body, I was born with the body and abilities of a man called Clayman. The creatures in the lower layers must have wished to escape the tower. Those wishes gave birth to me, but ironically, I was the only one who was able to escape. I controlled the creatures below with my marionette heart and forced them to wish that Diamok Chain would escape the tower. I literally used them as a stepping stone for me to get here. Despite being the master of this world, you are still stuck here. Curious how your so-called daughter can mysteriously come and go, but you can't. There's stuff that even I don't understand about her. I'm not sure that the reason she can escape this place is because she's got Voldoa in her body. You don't understand your own daughter, you poor mother. Spending so many years alone, you have lost the ability to empathize with others. That's why you are frustrated, no? Why is Shinza willing to die for your whole mother's love or father's warmth? Why do your whole words mess with your head so much? You are a witch who materializes the desires of others. That's why you have hardly ever encountered anyone who puts others before themselves. That's why you find Shinza to be so strange. Why don't you take a look inside Shinza's mind with megalomania? She was born from my megalomania. If I used it again on her, it would create an infinite mirror and another loop world would be born, and infinite amplifier that even you couldn't control. But guess what? I can. I was able to dominate and control the creatures in the tower in order to get here. Even if it's a loop born out of Shinza, I shall control it. A creature that exceeds the strength of the real Rumu Tempest and the Demon Lords. If only you could look deep inside into the heart of Shinza, the roots of this creature. Tame and evolved Shinza. Simply cast Megalomania on Shinza and leave her to me. You're awfully confident. Well, I was the president of that tower after all. Well, I guess you are right. It's better than not trying anything. I'm lending her to you. Of course, she's the key we need. If she breaks the door to the world we desire, will never be open again. Iris is just terrible. I put Shinza on a bed surrounded by megalomania. Although she's asleep, her heart's desires remain the same, so it should operate correctly. But her desires are for better or worse, exactly what I had expected them to be. Well, that's nothing unusual after all. She's always going on about family. I don't know if she ever has any other wishes. She's a living creature, so there's no way she can remain satisfied with the status quo. Try to bring out more of her desires. Show me more of Shinza's desires. I get more wishes. Well, then I want to live with my family in that lively town of dads. What was that voice? Isn't the physical Shinza supposed to be sleeping? It's like sleep talk, and I assume it's just like talking in a dream. This knockoff town is probably the limit of her desires. To call it a knockoff, it may look shabby, but it's meant to be the town I was born in, you know? It has a mind of its own. It was only a mirror image until now. But now that it speaks, does that mean that you have succeeded in replicating a living creature? But like you, it's only similar in appearance. It's not like Shinza, where the mind has been replicated perfectly as well. But still, it is strong enough. Such a powerful monster could only have been created by amplifying Shinza's desires. Knock off a monster, geez, alright, I'll give myself a name so that you don't have to be so rude. Let's see, call me Emils. It's slime spelled backwards. Just like the mirror image I am. And this town, yes, it's just a, diorama, made from bits and pieces to resemble Tempest. What it's lacking is the infrastructure and the residents. But if more of my desires can be materialized, I'll be able to create a nation way greater than Tempest. I'm going to ask you to create my desires, and when they come true, you'll never call me, oh, my Mio family knockoffs again. Does that mean you're going to be the manager, or better yet, the master of this town? I too will help so that this town surpasses Tempest. Oh, it's so stupid. I'll have the residents of this town grow rapidly stronger for their meals, but we'll need a tool for that, Iris. I need you to make something with your other skill, Paranoia. Make you something? She's just being bossed around, the fuck? There's no end to this, seriously, just give up already. Huh? What, the enemy's energy suddenly increased? Increasing in scale, it appears that the traditional method of sacrificing oneself won't provide enough of the necessary magicals. Due to that, magicals from the outside world are being absorbed in order to update this space and its residents. In the real world are going to become danger zones. We will handle things down here. Can you please go find the suspected culprit? Sure, gotcha. Holy shit. What it means to be real. Even though they can create forgeries of beings up to a certain level, it appears that they can't replicate greater beings like Lord Voldora, Great Umu, and even me. This is getting tiresome. No matter how much they increase in numbers, it's all just too easy. Let's believe in Great Umu. I'm sure he will find the culprit behind this space. I thought she wouldn't be able to do this, but that witch called Iris seems to have created a lot of potential. Appearance-wise, it's a good replica. So you treat me like a stranger. I'm not a bad slime, you know? Jeez, that look on you. Your face tells me that you don't believe me. I thought you were just telling him to believe in Great Umu just now. Isn't that obvious? Pretend to be Great Umu is a crime worthy of that ultimate punishment. In fact, I shall execute you right here. I'm the king of this space, and unlike all my family here, I can't die. I guess you could say that it's a matter of pride. You mean these annoying forgeries? Yes, that's right. I was born at the same time with them and the entire town. If that doesn't make them family, then this town my home, I don't know what that would be. But with what is it with you guys calling us forgeries, fakes, and all that? I'll have you killed, you know? You have been slaughtering my family, so prepare to have the same done to you. You're nothing like the real Great Umu. You have no class whatsoever. I shall show you a harsh reality. You are no different from all the forgeries lying around here. Hey now, neither you, me, or anyone born from any other world is alive in here, and neither can we die in here. Like life, death, pain, blood, everything that's happening right here is reality. It's all real. We ain't no forgeries. The magicals flowing in from the outside world is decreasing. Is this what you, or rather you guys, were after all this time? So you know now. Yes, we are going to suck in everything from the outside world. The whole world is our prey. I know I said that I would let you handle things, but aren't you sucking up too much magicals from the outside world? So what's the problem? Big time think about it. Wouldn't it be so boring if we ever made it to the outside world and it's all empty? Suppose that did happen and we absorbed everything, the magical creatures, plants and trees from the outside world in order to expand Mad City. If so, which world would deserve to be called the real world, the completely empty outside world, or the newly expanded inside world teeming with life? I'd say that our world would then be the real world. So that was your plan all along. And Shinza have the potential to devour the entire world, so why not have them clean up this unnecessary place that we call the world? We only need one world, and it's this one. If this mirror world becomes the one and only world, we wouldn't even need to escape to the outside world. What did you say? Why not give up on leaving and turn this world into the real one? That's no fun. Even if I sucked up all the magicals from the outside and replicated things here, they are all my creations, and I can only make things that I have seen before. I look through my mirror to see various places in the outside world, but I really want to see, to touch, and to feel places like a desert without a single puddle of water, or underground ruins with no lights shining through. Those sounds like the fantasies of some sheltered princess. I wouldn't deny that. I am a sheltered, and I'm a witch of fantasies. Anyway, I'm gonna call this plane off. Isn't it too late to call it off? You couldn't even control that tower. No one can stop the loop from absorbing magicals on its own. Once an infinity mirror is activated, even I can't break it. What if I invite some guys over who could destroy it? I said I'd go look for her, but where in the world is Iris? She's always just appears and disappears. This ought to do. Here's another fake. No, this feels different. Is it real? You're safe, but what's with that outfit? Will I would know that it's me despite the clothes I'm wearing. Wait, I was gathering the executives so that we could search for you, Gurumu, but all of a sudden I felt something similar to spatial movement, and before I knew it, I was here. The space feels weird. Similar to Tempest, but the air smells different. I remember, is this the same place where you fought the fake Shion and Geld? It's the mirror world. I've been here with Sue. Why didn't you guys tell me that? So yeah, sorry, I forgot that when you return to the real world, you forget everything that happened in the mirror world. Wait, maybe Haku, and Gabu have also been here but forgot about it. Now I'm afraid I have no recollection. I'll need to count on everyone to guide me through this place. I wish you would start researching it on your own. To be honest, anyway, I'm glad to have met up with the real guys. Does that mean there are fakes around here? The problem is that there are fakes of you guys. Not only are they strong, I just don't like fighting familiar faces, and on top of that, they keep resurrecting. Even if they are imposters, I'm sorry that they attacked you, Great Moo. That's none of your fault, it's all Iris. Hey, don't be so menacing, okay? How could I not do something about this space? Why would you make something with the same principles as the loop? As you understand its principles, then you shouldn't be so upset with me. You know that even I can't control the loop. Then what are we going to do? If we don't do something, all the magicals from the outside world are going to be sucked in here. That's no fun for me either. But that's why I have invaded your friends here to sort things out. You're talking about Benmar and others, you sucked them in. There was some family feud going on, and I need you to kill one of the family members. That sounds dangerous. Care to elaborate? Alright, but I'm only telling you once, so listen good, yeah? This one's pretty tough. I guess it doesn't look like we moved for nothing. My family couldn't even beat these guys. I guess I'm going to have to resort to some drastic actions there. I know you guys are busy dying out there, but gather around, drink this, and you'll be strong in no time. It's like a piece of Charybdis, but it seems to be different from the real Charybdis. This is the mirror version of Charybdis I saw it inside Yurumu's stomach once before. Well, I guess you guys could easily take down Orinus Ota, but there's so many of them, it's way too crowded. Who cares what they look like? No matter what, you normally don't care what your family members look like, no? What we care about is how strong everyone in this family is. We need to get stronger than Rimuru. Thank God, Fortune. We'll catch you in the next one, where we'll finish